Thank you, Michael. Always an honor. And tonight, of course, I'm going to focus on the microbiome and particular products that you can use that are organic, plant-based to supplement the health of your microbiome. And I'm going to do a little microbiome 101 because I've talked to a few people today that still didn't have a real good grasp of what the microbiome is. And in the intestinal tract, we have trillions of organisms that live there, mostly bacteria, but you can have viruses, you can have fungus, you can have parasites, mostly bacteria. And you've got either good microbiome or you have bad microbiome. And to be honest, a lot of people have a disruptive microbiome, bad microbiome that really adversely affects their health. And as we go into the holidays with the stress of the holidays and what we're eating and what we're doing and, kind of stressing our bodies to the max, if you're not supporting your microbiome, you're going to have a difficult time. And, we should be doing this all year long, but I think the holidays really take a lot out of us. So in order to support our microbiome and a good microbiome, we have to ingest foods, we have to ingest your supplements to create an environment where they proliferate and they populate, and then they support every system in our body. So the largest endocrine system of your body is your gut. Thanks to a healthy microbiome, your endocrine system will work well. And I want to touch a little bit more in detail about why the endocrine system depends so much on the gut. So when you think about endocrine organs, we're talking about the thyroid, the parathyroids, the pancreas, the adrenal glands, the ovaries, the testicular area, all producing different hormones. This is your endocrine system. And one of the big things that I want to touch upon is that we're now seeing a lot of medical research coming out about healthy microbiome and healthy adrenal glands, bad microbiome, and then the adrenal fatigue. So I'm going to talk about that more in detail next week because I'll have more of the research, under my belt. But just understand, supporting your microbiome supports your endocrine system. It also supports it through the liver connection because your gut and liver are directly connected. And so when you are supporting your microbiome, it supports the ability for your liver to function better and detoxify better. And when you have a better functioning liver due to a healthy microbiome, guess what? Your thyroid is functioning better, another endocrine organ, and your metabolism is much improved. When you're supporting your microbiome, you support your brain chemistry. You've heard it before. We have a gut-brain axis. It is a superhighway between the two of them. And when we go through stressful periods, especially around the holidays, this emotional stress and financial stress and just, work stress, your brain can get really fatigued. And so when we support the microbiome, you're going to support the neurotransmitter production from these positive microorganisms that support your brain chemistry, your energy, your brain function, your ability to multitask and have focus and clarity, your ability to get a good night's sleep and wake up energized. We need that during stressful times. Also, when you are supporting your microbiome, you support your immune system. How important is that? 85% of your immune system is in your gut. And during the holidays, the change of seasons, and people have the sniffles and the colds and the coughs. And, I just look at people around me and everyone's got a Kleenex and they're coughing and they're sneezing. I'm like, what's happening? You're not supporting your immune system the right way. You're not supporting your microbiome. And when you support the microbiome, you're also supporting your cardiovascular system and your blood pressure and your peripheral vascular system. And how do we do that? Well, we do it through diet. When you go to the grocery store, you should be stopping at the produce aisle because you definitely want to be getting your green leafies and your pigmented fruits and foods like, your bananas, which are really good for as a prebiotic. You're going to get some garlic, you're going to get some artichoke, some asparagus, onion, really good foods that act as prebiotics. And your reds and greens are the ultimate in prebiotics in my eyes. So you can go to the store and you can buy daily 5.5 pounds of appropriate fruits and 5.5 pounds of the green leafies and buy that every single day. Or you can take a scoop of your reds and a scoop of your greens, all again, organic, plant-based, pure, non-toxic, flooding your body with prebiotics. And so let me touch on this because I talked to somebody today that needed more clarification on, well, that's a probiotic. I said, no, actually, they're fertilizer. They actually allow that good microbiome to receive food and then they populate and they proliferate more healthy, happy microbiome. Now, probiotics are different. You have the best probiotic on the planet. This should be taken with every single meal because now you're delivering the active microorganisms that are going to allow for the pre-existing microbiome to welcome the new probiotics and then create more healthy microbiome. So you do the prebiotics with your reds and your greens, or you just do it through diet. You do your probiotics with your probiotics, or you can do kombucha, you can do apple cider vinegar, you can do kimchi and sauerkraut and yogurts. I'd rather do yours with every single meal. That's a lot easier to me and it's more effective. We also want to make sure that we are alkalizing during the holidays, because that's super important to fight off inflammation, infection, disease in general, any kind of chronic neurologic issues. So by taking the alkaline shake in the morning and throwing those fruits and greens in, perfect. Drink it down with your probiotic, but beforehand, take your daily digest, because what that's going to do is allow you to digest, assimilate, absorb, eliminate. And those four things are the function of a healthy gut. And as we age, we need more digestive enzymes on a regular basis. Your pancreas gets worn out, just like other organs in the body get worn out if we're not supporting them. So you do your daily digest, you do your probiotics, you do your shake, your reds, your greens, do the omegas. Why? Cold pressed flaxseed, organic flaxseed, my favorite prebiotic. I just poke a hole in that and I squeeze it on my salad. I do it with apple cider vinegar. So I'm doing a prebiotic, I'm doing a probiotic, I'm having healthy greens and veggies, and that's what my lunch entails. Now, here's another thing I want to talk about. PhytoCleanse is the basic thing you need to be doing during the holidays and for the rest of your life. You need to start with a loading dose. It could be 3 capsules at night for 3 days, up to 6 a night for 3 days. Why would we do this? Because in your intestines, not only do you have these microorganisms, your microbiota, your microbiome, they can develop a slime encasing when they're bad. So there's like these colonies of bad bacteria, and they can also house the viruses, the parasites, the fungus. So they're housed by this biofilm, which is like a slime, like pond scum, slime on your teeth. It's yucky, but it's like a cement encasement over this bad proliferation of bad microbiome that can then destroy the integrity of your gut. And when the gut loosens and leaky gut happens, you're a setup for inflammation that becomes chronic in a lot of instances. It could be an autoimmune phenomenon that develops. It could be an arthritic condition, a skin condition, a neurodegenerative condition, a cardiac, pulmonary, urinary condition. So many conditions, including metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, high lipids in the blood, all can result from a gut that's not maintaining its integrity. So leaky gut, you need to avoid it by getting rid of that biofilm, and it will rid the bad microbiome at the same time. So when you do that, and then you get on a maintenance of just 1 in the evening, it's going to maintain the healthiness of the whole integrity of the gut. And then you're fortifying. Again, shake, reds, greens, digestive enzymes, probiotics, omegas. That's my routine. The big thing about the holidays too is on average people gain 5, 10, 15 pounds, and then they go into the new year not only financially stressed, emotionally stressed, but then they're like, I am so overweight and I feel so bad, and now I got to hit the gym, and I know I'm not going to hit the gym, so now I'm a fatter version of my old self. So what we do is we maintain during the holidays, because if your microbiome is sick, you will carry the visceral fat with you. You will gain weight. You will not lose weight. And there are studies coming out of the Mayo, Cleveland Clinic, some really qualified research that says if your microbiome is bad, you're not going to lose weight, and you're going to carry the toxins and the visceral fat together. Your liver is going to stay clogged with fat. It's going to cause your thyroid to be sluggish. Your adrenals are going to slow down. Your cardiovascular system is not healthy. And then all this toxic fat wreaks havoc everywhere. So through the holidays, ladies and gentlemen, pick a program. Do 1 product, do 2 products, do 3 products, do all the products, do something. Pick a routine, be consistent and persistent. Because get up in the morning and do what I do. Just do it all together. And then I'm consistently doing it, with my lunch and with my dinner in terms of my digestive enzymes, my probiotics. If you stick with a plan, what you're going to notice about people is they will call you and say, I can't even believe this. I'm actually losing weight. And I don't know why. Well, I know why. Because your microbiome is stable. Your microbiome is healthy and happy. And systemically, you're stronger. and you get through the holidays, hopefully without the sniffles or a serious illness, get through the holidays, potentially losing weight while you're still having the lifetime, of partying during the holidays and imbibing in food and things that you don't usually do. You could potentially not only stabilize your weight, but lose weight during the holidays and have that mental focus and clarity and have that healthy blood pressure and that healthy adrenal support and everything else that comes with a healthy microbiome. So be consistent, persistent, the attributes of success overall, but the attributes of success to supporting your microbiome and your systemic health. So that is my mantra. I always stick with it. I'm very passionate about it, especially when we go into the holidays. But when we get into the new year, stick with it. You should not have any changes because you're going to want to stay healthy for the rest of your life. So thank you, Michael. Always a pleasure. I'll turn it over to you.